What's up, friends, and welcome to today's video. I was actually just cruising along today, it's my rest day, and I started thinking about the misconception that so many people still have that gaining weight will make your metabolism worse. This is not true, okay? Now, I'm here to tell you that it does depend on the type of weight that you gain. You know, if you're gaining muscle, this is good. If you're gaining fat, probably not so good. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, lots of people still believe that, especially as women, if we lift weights that we will get bulky. I am here to ask, if you know how to do that, let me know. Because I am trying to build my muscles, and as a natural athlete, it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of heavy weight to even lay down some tissue, okay? And here I am, just little old me, like I don't think I look like some crazy jacked bodybuilder. Like that takes so much hard work and honestly a lot of supplementation, if you will. So as a natural female, I'm here to tell you that is not going to happen to you. And if you're familiar with the fitness industry and you're used to all this information and you're in this realm all the time, then you probably already know that that's not true, and you might think that, you know, that statement is way overdone, like that this message I'm telling you right now is way overdone. But maybe not. Maybe you're someone who is new in the fitness industry. Maybe this is the first fitness video you've ever watched. Maybe you've never heard that before. My philosophy is I will shout these messages from the rooftops until it's no longer a problem, okay? Yes, those of us that are in the fitness industry are very familiar with these kind of messages and we hear them all the time, so we just assume that everybody else knows. That's not the case. Go to the store and look at the headlines on magazines like Women's Health, and it's gonna say things like build a booty in 4 weeks or get abs in 10 minutes. That's not true, okay? That's all marketing, and like, that's fine. People can keep marketing and targeting people that don't know any better, but my mission is to inform the people, okay? Until those magazine covers stop saying stupid shit like you're gonna go from A to B in 10 minutes when those pictures are really years apart, then I'm gonna keep shouting my message, okay? So if you're down for that, here we are. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. So back to today's topic, gaining weight. Now, first I'm going to talk about gaining fat. Gaining fat, it obviously is all relative, it's all circumstantial. If you are someone who is already obese, you do not need to gain any more fat. If you are someone who has just come off a competition prep, you likely need to gain fat. Gaining fat is essential. You know, we as humans require a certain amount of fat. Now, females require more than males. Males can get down into single-digit body fat pretty easily. Females not so much, because we have what's called visceral fat, and that's fat that protects your organs and whatnot, and women need to carry more of that because we are, you know, we have the potential to be childbearing. So the female body holds on to fat more so than the male body because it needs that to protect, you know, in case we decide to have a child. So that is the bottom line for fat retention and storage. Now, obviously, genetically, you're going to store it differently, but that's a completely different topic. So that's the fat side of things. Now, muscle. Gaining muscle. It's hard, okay? It takes a lot of hard work. You have to eat in a surplus. You have to eat more than your body needs because that way the food can lay down the new tissue. And you're gonna have to lift really heavy and train really hard, okay? That means, and you're likely gonna have to cut out all your cardio because your cardio is burning calories. And when you are trying to lay down muscle tissue and gain muscle mass, you want to be taking in more than your body's putting out. So get rid of the cardio, eat in a surplus. It's a glorious time, I promise you. You cannot be afraid to eat. So in terms of metabolism, if you gain a lot of fat, it's probably not going to help your metabolism so much. But if you gain muscle tissue, this will help your metabolism because muscle takes more energy to retain, to store, to hold on to. So the more muscle mass you have, the harder your body's working to hold on to it. Now this is granted that you've got your diet on point, like you're eating enough protein, which muscles are made of protein. So you're eating enough protein to hold on to that muscle, and you're training the muscle, giving it a reason to stay. So what's beautiful about this is the bottom line is, if you're going to go into a bulking phase, which I highly recommend if you are in a stable point, again, all of these things are super dependent on circumstances, but if you are obese already, then you should probably drop some of your body fat first, kind of see, what's under there, what you're working with, and then go into a bulking phase. And I'm not talking dirty bulk. Like, I'm not talking eat cheesecakes for breakfast. There is a specific macro breakdown for everyone's body that will help them. I have videos on macros. You can find calculators online. You can find all the information online. But if you are interested in working with someone who can help you, narrow that down and kind of figure out what your numbers would be, I would be happy to do that. I will put my website in the description box and you can contact me through there. That's just an aside, but again, if you are bulking correctly and you're laying down muscle tissue, your metabolism will actually increase. Again, this comes back to your body's working even harder to hold on to that new muscle and you have to give it a reason to stay by training, and your body will continue to work hard, burn more calories. We got more energy expenditure because we're trying to keep that muscle, keep it on, not lose it, really hold on to it. So I hope that makes sense. I don't think this video is going to be very long. I didn't really intend for it to be very long. I know there's a ton of information out there, and again, I would love to help you sort that out. So again, you can contact me through Instagram. You can drop a comment below. You can contact me through my website, like I said. Just please feel free to reach out. I know what it's like when you have no idea what's going on and there's all this information, like literally polar opposite information that you just don't really know what to do with. So I actually coached myself through multiple bulking and cutting phases before I got with my current coach. So I know what it takes to, get the results you want and manipulate your diet and your training to get to where you want to be. It's just a long process. And again, there's so many tangents that I could go on right now and go down all these paths, but that's why I have this YouTube channel. And I want to film more of these short little informational topics, but we just have to remember that it's all circumstantial and depends on each person, but I will try to cover the information as best as I can. So with that being said, I hope you understand today's takeaway that gaining weight, by which I mean muscle, will increase your metabolism, okay? It will. There's science to back it up. Gaining fat, it doesn't really hold the same message, okay? So that's what I got for you today. If you watched until now, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please like the video. Please subscribe before you leave. That would be awesome. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
Take a look past the innocence.